Although the success of any project depends on an effective team, the role of teams is especially critical in an Agile project. The reason is that in an Agile environment, the team drives and shapes the project as the work proceeds. All team members take collective responsibility for a project and the associated decision-making. They also decide and agree on the standards that all members must meet. A cross-functional team for an Agile project typically involves members who have the specific and necessary skill set and discipline required to develop the product features. One of the perks to this is that there are typically less delays with a cross-functional team because there are fewer handovers of work required. To ensure effectiveness of the team, each member's role should be clearly defined. There should be a strong leadership presence, and team members should be able to consult with one another regularly. Because cross-functional teams in an Agile environment are self-organizing, the individuals performing the work will take ownership of it. Although each member manages their own work, they do share responsibility for making decisions, solving problems, and continuously improving their work processes. One of the expectations of an Agile self-organized team is to be empowered to make their own decisions. After all, who better to make decisions about one's work than the people who are actually completing it? The project leader should set the stage of empowerment, whereby the team members are free to make and learn from their own mistakes, but yet still held accountable. The project leader should also encourage open and frequent communication. Should the team experience roadblocks or have relationship issues, the project leader must step in to assist. Fundamental to Agile development is good communication. Good communication happens when there is a level of trust and comfort amongst the team. This happens when everyone feels 100% comfortable with being able to express his or her opinions without being criticized. A byproduct of a strong, communicative, self-organizing team is that of collaboration and cooperation. It is important that there is an appropriate balance between the two. Cooperation is based on the idea that the whole is the sum of its parts. This happens when people align their separate efforts to work toward a common goal. Collaboration is based on the idea that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, whereby team members interact directly with one another and build on each other's ideas. This provides a rich environment where innovation can be cultivated and encouraged. It is essential to explore an individual's personal attributes, as these can certainly have both positive and negative impact on the team and the project. Many of you have likely heard the term emotional intelligence. What does it really mean in this context? We are talking about a person being aware of and being able to control their emotions, while at the same time being cognizant of others' emotions. Someone who displays integrity is seen as dependable, accountable, honest, and trustworthy. As you can imagine, we would want a team full of people with this type of characteristic. Team members must have a personal sense of responsibility if they are to cooperate and collaborate with others. Team members should be punctual, arriving at work with a clear mind so that they can focus on the task at hand. People who exhibit self-confidence are generally more comfortable asserting their opinions, and they are often better equipped to make decisions on how work should proceed. And finally, having team members who are readily comfortable with asking for help when required will assist with the speed of resolution. In summary, in an effective Agile team, roles are clearly defined. There is a strong leadership presence, and consulting among the team is supported. Individuals take ownership of their work, members are empowered to make their own decisions, open and frequent communication is encouraged, and there is a good balance between collaboration and cooperation.